bertindak proaktif, kolaboratif.
Kami membangun kerjasama yang sinergis.
1. Memberi kesempatan kepada berbagai pihak untuk berkontribusi. 2. Terbuka dalam bekerja sama untuk menghasilkan nilai tambah. 3. Menggerakkan pemanfaatan sebagai sumber daya untuk tujuan bersama.
Iya, juga hitam.
Implementasi Core Values ASN berakhlak. Pemerintah Provinsi Sumatera Barat. Core Values ASN berperan sebagai panduan berpikir, bertutur, dan berperilaku. Diimplementasikan dalam kata berakhlak, yang merupakan akronim dari berorientasi pelayanan, akuntabel, kompeten, harmonis, loyal, adaptif, dan kolaboratif. Kemudian, employer branding, yang merupakan moto ASN dalam bekerja menggunakan semboyan bangga melayani bangsa. ASN memegang teguh nilai-nilai dasar yang sama, memberikan pelayanan yang terbaik untuk masyarakat. ASN bukan pejabat yang minta dilayani, tetapi ASN harus memiliki jiwa melayani untuk membantu masyarakat. Presiden Republik Indonesia Joko Widodo secara resmi meluncurkan Core Values dan Employer Branding ASN pada bulan Juli tahun 2021.
Dan dengan mengucap Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, saya luncurkan
core values ASN berakhlak dan employer branding ASN bangga melayani bangsa.
Kalau saya menerjemahkan berakhlak ini, di samping terjemahan ataupun akronim dari Kementerian Pan-RB, berakhlak inilah sudah memiliki makna, yaitu hubungan antar makhluk dengan Khalik atau penciptanya. Jadi dalam suksesnya ASN menjalankan tugasnya harus berpedoman kepada core values dan employer branding yang dihadirkan. Peluncuran core values jangan hanya sampai di sini. Kami menginginkan nilai-nilai ini dapat diintegrasikan dan implementasikan di tingkat kabupaten kota dan seluruh OPD di lingkungan pemerintah Provinsi Sumatera Barat, agar tercipta budaya kerja ASN yang bekerja ikhlas, bekerja cerdas, bekerja keras, dan bekerja tuntas, sehingga kita bisa mewujudkan world class government dan excellent public service.
Pemerintah Provinsi Sumatera Barat bertekad untuk mengimplementasikan core values ASN berakhlak dan employer branding, bangga melayani bangsa, secara konsekuen dan berkelanjutan. Berikut implementasi core values ASN berakhlak Provinsi Sumatera Barat. Berorientasi pelayanan.
Kami berkomitmen memberikan pelayanan prima demi kepuasan masyarakat.
1. Memahami dan memenuhi kebutuhan masyarakat. 2. Ramah, cekatan, solutif, dan dapat diandalkan. 3. Melakukan perbaikan tiada henti. Akuntabel.
Kami bertanggung jawab atas kepercayaan yang diberikan.
1. Melaksanakan tugas dengan jujur, bertanggung jawab, cermat, disiplin, dan berintegritas tinggi. 2. Menggunakan kekayaan dan barang milik negara secara bertanggung jawab, efektif, dan efisien. 3. Tidak menyalahgunakan kewenangan jabatan. Kompeten.
Kami terus belajar dan mengembangkan kapabilitas.
1. Meningkatkan kompetensi diri untuk menjawab tantangan yang selalu berubah. 2. Membantu orang lain belajar. 3. Melaksanakan tugas dengan kualitas terbaik. Harmonis.
Kami saling peduli dan menghargai perbedaan.
1. Menghargai setiap orang apapun latar belakangnya. 2. Suka menolong orang lain. 3. Membangun lingkungan kerja yang kondusif. Loyal.
Kami berdedikasi dan mengutamakan kepentingan bangsa dan negara.
1. Memegang teguh ideologi Pancasila, Undang-Undang Dasar Negara Republik Indonesia tahun 1945. Setia kepada Negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia serta pemerintahan yang sah. 2. Menjaga nama baik sesama ASN, pimpinan, instansi, dan negara. 3. Menjaga rahasia jabatan dan negara. Adaptif.
Kami terus berinovasi dan antusias dalam menggerakkan serta menghadapi perubahan.
1. Cepat menyesuaikan diri menghadapi perubahan. 2. Terus berinovasi dan mengembangkan kreativitas. 3. Bertindak proaktif, kolaboratif.
Kami membangun kerjasama yang sinergis.
1. Memberi kesempatan kepada berbagai pihak untuk berkontribusi. 2. Terbuka dalam bekerja sama untuk menghasilkan nilai tambah. 3. Menggerakkan pemanfaatan sebagai sumber daya untuk tujuan bersama.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, BESTIE lovers. Welcome back to the BESTIE Belajar English setiap Tuesday melalui e-learning, holding by BPSDM of West Sumatra Province. First of all, let's say Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thanks to Allah, the Almighty, for giving us the opportunity to join this class today. Praise and salutation to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Honorable Dr. Insinyur Desniati MM, the head of BPSDM of West Sumatra Province. Honorable Mr. Andri Azari MPD as our speaker today. And to all of you BESTIE lovers, thank you for your attendance. We meet again in the BESTIE Batch-4 Series 6, Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. I am Teddy. It's an honor for me being here today as your moderator. Terima kasih Bapak dan Ibu atas partisipasinya. Kita ketemu lagi pada BESTIE Batch keempat, series ke-6, Selasa 25 Juni 2024. Dan senang sekali, saya Teddy akan menjadi moderator kali ini. Without further ado, we will begin today's BESTIE with opening speech from the head of BPSDM of West Sumatra Province, Dr. Insinyur Desniati MM. To Mrs. Desniati, the screen is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Head of Government Institution of West Sumatra Province, Honorable Speaker and Moderator of today's series, BESTIE lover, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished audience. Thank you for joining us today in BESTIE Belajar English setiap Tuesday melalui e-learning, holding by BPSDM of West Sumatra Province. We are now in 2024, where English skill is not only additional skill for some people anymore, but is a must-have skill for everybody. Realizing the importance of English language, especially for public servants, in order to support their job. BPSDM Sumatra Province organized a program called BESTIE, where every public servant in West Sumatra Province can upgrade their English skill by online via Zoom meeting. Now, in 2024, BESTIE program come back with more specific topic with its TOEFL preparation. This TOEFL preparation will consist of 40 length series divided into 4 batches. Started with basic material in TP1 and will getting more complex as we go on to TP2, TP3, and finally at TP4. In order to get the best result, we hope all of you will join this program from the beginning until the end. Because for BESTIE 2024, where we have ongoing topic that related to each other. We are very happy with your enthusiasm in last week's series. There were many of you that interacted actively with our speaker and also participate in chat Zoom meeting. We hope this spirit will continue until the last batch at the end of the year. We also like to say thank you to STBA Prayoga team who coming back again as our speaker in BESTIE 2024. In learning process, we still using LMS, pre-test and post-test in each series. To any of you who are not on LMS yet, please join on LMS registration link as soon as possible because our learning materials and assignment were uploaded on LMS. For cats rolling under the table, cricket, then stop and rest. BESTIE 2024 is all about TOEFL. Let's join and ask the test. Bukit Tinggi punya jam gadang, London punya Big Ben. Ayo ikuti BESTIE Selasa pagi sampai siang. Semoga skill bahasa Inggris kita semakin keren. By saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, let's start today's series in BESTIE. Hopefully Allah SWT give His blessing for our lesson today. Thank you. Keep spirit. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sebelum kita masuk ke materi, izinkan saya mengingatkan kembali beberapa rules terkait BESTIE. Untuk sertifikat akan dibagikan di akhir series dengan syarat peserta harus mengikuti pre-test, post-test, dan link presensi akan dibagikan di kolom chat. And now, BESTIE lovers, we are entering the main session with Mr. Andri Azari with the topic conditional clauses or if clauses. Last series, we have already talked about adjective clause and their modifying, and then also adverbial clauses and their modifying also. Well, let's greet our wonderful speaker, shall we? Hello, Mr. Andri.
Hello, Pak Teddy.
How are you?
Great.
How are you
How about
today?
you, Pak Teddy?
Alhamdulillah, everything run well. Okay, before we start, I'd like to read the profile of our speaker. I believe most of BESTIE lovers already know about him, but never mind to repeat the information about our speaker, Mr. Andri Azari, MPD. Mr. Andri is a lecturer in Prayoga School of Foreign Languages, having a master's degree in English and Literature Education, graduated from State University of Padang in 2015 with a very satisfied grade. He had accomplished thesis entitled Techniques Used by Teachers Activating Students, Schema, in the Teaching Reading Comprehension at LPBB LIA Padang. This thesis provides great sources for teachers in choosing great techniques or for activating students' schemata. And then Mr. Andri also has get the bachelor degree of English and Literature Education, graduated from State University of Padang in 2011 with very satisfied grade, and had accomplished thesis entitled The Effect of Super Family TV Quiz on Students Reading in SMKN 3 Padang. This thesis proved that the technique introduced has successfully improved students' reading comprehension skill. That's a lot of thing about Mr. Andri. Please welcome Mr. Andri Azari, MPD. To Mr. Andri, the screen is yours.
Oh, thank you very much, Pak Teddy. But first of all, I say thank you to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has already given us opportunity, health and blessing so that we can be here today. And also thank you to Ibu Dr. Insinyur Desniarti who had already opened our online workshop today. And I would like to say thank you to all Human Resources Department's employees who has already held and supported this workshop. And special thanks I send to our moderator today, Pak Teddy Irawan. Guys, I met Pak Teddy around 2 years ago. Is that right, Pak Teddy? 2 years ago,
Yes.
right? 2 years ago, and I saw Pak Teddy as a person who, never stopped learning. I'm a bit jealous with that one. So I hope that everybody can follow Pak Teddy as a person who never stopped learning and keep improving himself. I saw that to you. I really, I'm jealous in that things, by the way, Pak Teddy. So let's see. Today, like Pak Teddy said, we are going to talk about if clause. And I'm going to talk to you about that one, conditional clause or if clause. So I'm going to open my PPT presentation. Let's see. Can everybody see my PPT presentation?
Yes, Mr. Andre.
Okay. That's great. Now we're going to talk about conditional sentences. And later we are going to review some lessons that we have already taught. At the end of our lesson today, there will be some quizzes to review the lessons that we have already discussed before. So let's say this is a conditional sentences. So the name is conditional sentences, just like a conditional thing, condition. We created conditions. So let's say like this one. In the conditional sentences, there are actually they have clause again. Remember the clause as a subject and then the predicate. So there are two clauses, the if clause and the main clause. So they have if clause and they have main clause later. So we have if clause and we have main clause. So let's say, I repeat, we have if clause and we have main clause. There are two clauses. So we have if clause and main clause. The main clause can be at the beginning. So it's not always at the end like this one. It can be at the beginning. So for example, if it rains tomorrow, we will not come. If it rains tomorrow, we will not come. So this one is the examples of conditional sentences. They consist of two clauses, the if clause and the main clause. So I repeat, the main clause can be at the beginning and the if clause can be at the end. So it can be like this, and can be the main clause in the beginning and the if clause at the end. So after this, I would like to remind you that you need to pay attention and you need to see this presentation carefully and ask questions. You can stop me wherever you want to stop me and ask questions. So because if you miss some things, I'm afraid that you are going to miss the rest of the explanations. I mean, you are not going to understand the rest of the explanation. If you don't understand, so please stop me and tell me to ask me to repeat. No problem. No problem. I will be happy to repeat that. Next, we continue. Let's say, so I repeat again. So the conditional clause consists of two clauses, the if clause. So if there is a if it rains tomorrow, we will not come. So we have a main clause. By the way, later I'm also going to explain the conditional sentences without if. So later, let's say the first one, I'm going to explain the if clause type 1. So this is the first type of if clause. We call if clause type 1. So this one, I repeat, there are three types, type 1, type 2, and type 3. Actually, there is type 0, but I'm going to start with type 1 first. Let's say type 1, type 2, and type 3. And this is the first type, okay? This type of conditions refers to possible situations in the present or future. This situation takes place if a certain condition is met. It is possible and also very likely that the conditions will be fulfilled. I'm going to, maybe if you read these definitions, sometimes you will get confused. What is this actually? But with some examples I'm going to show you later, you're going to understand what those mean. I mean, what this is, what it means, by the way. And let's say, so I'm not going to explain this more, but you're going to see this one. Let's see the example. If it rains I will stay home. If it rains, I will stay home. So I said, if it
it's rain,
happens,
I will stay home.
yeah, if it happen, kalau ini terjadi, ini bakal terjadi. So kalau ini terjadi dan ini bakal terjadi. So if it rains, I will stay home. Mungkin nggak ini terjadi? Yeah, there's a big chance, there's a big opportunity it will happen. So if it rains, it will stay home. I will stay home. I will stay home. So if it rains, I will stay home. So if the condition it rains happens, then the result I will stay home will occur. So if it rains, I will stay home. So jadi ini mungkin nggak terjadi. Yeah, of course. So, but if it happens, it will occur. I will stay home. So there is a chance. There is a chance that it will rain this afternoon. So we'll stay home. I won't go anywhere. So this is the if clause. So by the way, you can say I will stay home if it rains. So you can say like that. You can say like that. I will stay home if it rains. Not only if it rains, I will stay home. Not only like that one. So remember, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you, if you see, if it rains, so the if clause in type 1 only consists of simple presence. It rains, it rains. So why we use as here? Because the subject is it. Maybe you should remember that she, he, it, we use as, we use es or as at the end of the verb. So if it rains, I will stay home. So the main clause using simple future by using will and simple verb or stay or verb 1. So you say verb 1, right? It's a simple verb. So if it rains, I will stay home. If it rains, I will stay home. So if it happens, it will occur. Okay. If it not happen, so it will not occur. So just like that one. If this condition happen, this is the conditional clause. The conditional clause is just like you say, yeah, you make a condition. So you try to what we call that one. So maybe let's say maybe someone invite you to go out, but you can say if it rains, I will stay at home. I will stay home, for example, like that one. So let's say another example to make you understand. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. If you do this, it will happen. If you do this, it will happen. So just like that one. If you don't do this, it won't happen. So just like that. Just like this one, so simple present and simple future. This is also simple present and simple future. You can also say you will pass the exam if you study hard. So you can say that one. So nggak harus bilang if you study hard, you will pass the exam, but you also can say you will pass the exam if you study hard. So you can say that. So kalau ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi. Jadi kalau ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi. Kalau jadi if clause type 1 itu berarti ada kemungkinan ini akan terjadi. So ada kemungkinan ini terjadi. Ini beda dengan type 2. Bedanya yang type 2 itu kayaknya hampir tidak mungkin terjadi. Tapi ini bisa terjadi. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. Okay. If the condition you study hard is met, then the result you will pass the exam will happen. So just that one. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. Okay. Another example. If she invites me, I will go to the party. If she invites me, I will go to the party. You can see that one. She invites me. If she invites me, you know the reason why I put S here, right? But here I just write study, not studies, because the subject is you. But here the subject is she. That's why I write invites. So I told you, like I told you before. So after the in if clause, we use simple present, but in the main clause, we use simple future. So if she invites me, I will go to the party. Okay. Jadi kalau ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi. Okay. If she invites me, I will go to the party. I will go to the party if she invites me. You can say that also. If she invites me, I will go to the party. So you can say that. All right, we continue. Give you more example to make you understand. I'm quite sure with more example, it's easy for you to understand. Let's see. If we leave now, we will arrive on time. If we leave now, I don't put S here, leaves, because the subject is not she, he, it. The subject is we here. If we leave now, we will arrive on time. Kalau ini dilakukan, ini bakal terjadi. Kalau ini dilakukan, ini bakal terjadi. So just that one. Mungkin nggak ini terjadi, mungkin nggak ini dilakukan. Nggak bisa. So yeah, it will happen. If we leave now, we will arrive on time. Jadi kalau ini dilakukan, ini akan terjadi. So just that. As simple as that. Simple present in it clause, simple future in main clause. Simple future is easy. Will, verb one. Will, verb one. Just will, verb one. Will arrive on time. If you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. This you can make it into negative by using if you don't hurry. Kalau she subjeknya, it will be doesn't. She doesn't. So just like if you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. If you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. Kalau ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi. So just that. Kalau ini yang dilakukan, so ini akan terjadi. So just that. As simple as that one. Okay, simple. If I finish my work early, I will watch a movie. Jadi kalau ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi. So just that. If I finish my work early, I will watch a movie. So, okay, this is another example of it. Okay. If I have enough time, I'll watch a football. If he leaves, he will catch the train. If I find her address, I will send her invitations. If I don't see him this afternoon, so I will phone him in the evening. So let's say you can see that one in if clause, you just see verb one. Cuman verb one aja. Kalau negatifnya pakai don't atau doesn't. So tergantung subjeknya, don't or doesn't. And then after that verb one. You can see that. Nah nantinya di main clause you use will. Ini will ini singkatan dari ini singkatan dari will. So I'll watch. So I will watch the same. Okay, you can see that one. Pakai verb one. Just simple as that. Boleh nggak main clause di depan? Boleh. You can say I'll watch a football match if I have enough time. He will catch the train if he leaves. I will send her invitation if I find her address. I will phone him in the evening if I don't see him this afternoon. So just like this. So it's very simple. So remember, things that you need to remember is in if clause, it always after if, it always follows by simple present. Simple present. Simple present subject sama verb one saja. Kecuali kalau subjeknya he, she, it, memakan s kayak gini. So, and then after that, in main clause, it's only simple future. Subject and will, verb one. Will and verb one. Will and verb one in the main clause. Ingat ya, yang if, that's we call if clause. Okay, and this one is a main clause. Okay, main clause. We are going to practice this. I think that is very easy. As we're going to practice this one now. Okay, we are going to practice this now. Wait. I'm going to use this one. Okay. We are going to open a link and we are going to do this exercise. Let's see. Oh, here the exercise. Okay. Okay. All right, everybody, can you see the exercise? Can you see the exercise, everyone?
Yes, Mr.
All right.
Andre.
All right, good. Now we are going to work with this exercise. Let's see the example. If you send this letter now, she will receive it tomorrow. Can you see that one? If clause using verb one only, and after that, no, she will receive it tomorrow. Let's see the next one. If I blah blah this test, I blah blah my English. So if I what? Can you help me? Everybody, can we work together to complete the sentence? Come on. If I blah blah this test, I blah blah my English. Everybody can turn on the microphones so we can work together with this. If I what?
Okay. The bestie lovers, you can join the word.
So like I told you before, if what? If I
do this test, I will improve my English.
I will improve my English. Very amazing. That's right. I will improve my English. Wow. Okay, just as simple as this. If I do this test, I will improve my English. And it can happen. It can happen. Though
yeah, it's still possible.
Yeah, it's possible to improve your English. If you do this, it's possible to improve your English. Let's see. What about the next one? If I If I find, very amazing. If I find your ring,
I will give it back to you.
I will give it back to you. That's amazing. That's right. If I find your ring, I will give it back to you. That's right. If I find your ring, I will give it back to you. Peggy, what about this? This one's different with number 1, 2, and 3. Come on.
Peggy, go shopping if she will have time.
Peggy?
Peggy, go shopping if she have.
I'm sorry, it's not the right
time. She will have time.
Oh no. Oh.
Peggy will go shopping if she has time in the afternoon.
Very amazing.
Will go shopping
Very
if.
amazing.
Yes, I'm sorry.
She has.
Very
Will
amazing.
go
That's
shopping
right.
if she have.
Peggy
has
will go
time.
shopping if she has time in the afternoon. That's right. Because the main clothes in the front
Yes.
right now, the main clothes in the front
Peggy
is
will
different
go
with
Yeah.
number 1, 2, and 3. Like I told you before, the main clothes can be in the beginning and the if clothes can be at the end like this one. So the difference is if you put if close in the front,
Yes.
you're going to use you're going to use comma. But if you put the main clause in the front, you don't need comma. So just Peggy will go shopping if she has time in the afternoon.
Yes.
Just like oh, very amazing. No problem.
Yes, I'm sorry. Simon will go to London next week.
Simon?
Simon will go to London next week.
Very good. Simon will go to London next week if
he get a cheap flight.
That's right. If he gets a cheap flight. So I put gets here because I have
Gets,
he
yes.
here. He gets
Because
he gets cheap flight.
Yes.
Simon will go to London next week if he gets a cheap flight. That's amazing. That's right. So it can happen. So Simon can get later in the future the cheap ticket. So there's a chance. There's a big chance that Simon can get a big ticket. So just like this one, let's say if her boyfriend's blah blah today, she blah blah him. So if in the front,
if her
boyfriend
will not phone today,
oh okay. By the way, you
doesn't
not yet.
Doesn't.
If her friends
make sure that you know the
friends
subject.
doesn't.
Boyfriend
If her
doesn't know.
boyfriend doesn't phone,
doesn't. Oh,
Yeah,
very
doesn't
doesn't
today.
or does not today.
yes.
She will leave him.
She will. Oh wow, it's a very cruel. It's very let's see. If her boyfriend does not phone, sorry,
Yes.
does not phone today, does not phone her today, she will leave him. That's amazing. That's right. That's it. It can happen. Her boyfriend can her boyfriend cannot call her. Maybe there's a big chance that her boyfriend not call her. So if her boyfriend does not phone today, she will leave him. So the next one, if
they don't study,
if they do not study, yes. If they don't study or do not study harder, they
will
not pass the exam.
Oh, very good. They will not or they won't
the action.
pass the exam. That's right. They will not or they won't pass the exam. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. So in the TOEFL test, make sure. Sometimes you're going to find will here, and make sure that you're going to write verb 1. If you find verb 1 here, if I do blah blah, and make sure you write will and verb 1 here. And the next one, let's continue. If it
rains tomorrow, I will have not watered the plants.
If it rains tomorrow, I do not
have. I don't have.
I don't have to water. Yeah, I don't have to water the plants.
I don't have. It's much better. I don't have to. I don't have to water the plants.
I don't have to water the plants.
That's right. If it rains tomorrow, I don't have to water the plants. That's right. You're correct. Oh, by the way, maybe you see this rains like this one with s as a verb. Yes, rains is a verb. So rain is a verb. Maybe you see rains as a noun, but rains can be as a verb like this one. If it rains tomorrow, so rain is a verb. And just like water here is also the verb. Can you see it here? It's also the verb. Let's see the next one. You be able blah blah to sleep if you blah blah. This scary film.
You will not be able to sleep if you watch this scary movie.
Amazing.
Yes.
You will not be able to sleep if you
You watch.
watch this scary film. Wow, amazing. You will not be able to sleep if you watch this scary film. Let's say Susan. Oh, where's Ken here now?
The son cannot move into the new house
That's
if
right.
it's not ready on time.
Cannot move. That's right. This is a simple verb. Cannot move into the new house if
it's not ready on time.
That's right. If it
Is not.
if
It's not ready.
if it is not or if it isn't, if it's not ready on time. So that's it. All right. So as you can see here, this is the exercise that you have done. So I'm quite sure that you have already understood the type 1. So this is the type 1. The type 1. Type 1 intinya ini semua ini bisa terjadi di masa yang akan datang. If you send this letter now, she will receive. She will receive. It happened. It can happen. Jadi ini bisa terjadi, kemungkinan terjadinya itu ada. So if I do this test, I will improve my English. Jadi kemungkinannya itu ada. So this is the type 1. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu mau berandai-andai, jadi untuk terjadi di masa yang akan datang dan mungkin bisa terjadi itu if clause type 1. So like Peggy will go shopping if she has time in the afternoon. Jadi apakah Peggy bisa punya waktu nanti sore? Yeah, it can happen. Okay, Simon will go to London next week if he gets a cheap flight. Apakah ada cheap flight? Ada. Ini bisa jadi type 2 kalau ini peak season. Kalau ini peak season, jangan harap ada tiket murah. Berarti ini bukan type pertama jadinya. Jadi kalau ini mungkin bisa terjadi, pakai type 1. So you can use type 1. Okay? So let's say if her boyfriend does not phone today, she will leave him. Ada kemungkinan her boyfriend will not call her. Jadi she will leave him. So this is actually the type 1. Intinya type 1 can happen. So kita pindah ke type berikutnya, type 2.
Excuse me, Mr. Andre.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I say or can I change if with when? For example, the first one. When you send this letter now, she will receive it tomorrow. So the word if I change with when. Is it possible, or what happened with the word Mr. Andre?
You can change, but it will change the meaning. So I mean you can change that one, but I'm afraid you will change the meaning. It will not become the conditional sentence anymore.
Okay.
Because the conditional sentence use if. So just if. So sometimes you can omit if, but I'm going to explain to you later, but not when. When. There's not when. So okay, we continue the next one. So only if.
Okay.
All right, the next one we are going to back to my PowerPoint. Okay, we're going to see my PowerPoint again. So let's see. All right. So let's see my PowerPoint now. So let's say we come to type 2 now. The type 2 is unreal conditions in the present. So in the present, I underline in the present, unreal condition in the present. So it's unreal condition. So you're going to make some condition which is unreal. So often called the unreal conditional because it is used for unreal or impossible or improbable situations. This condition provides an imaginary result for a given situation. It is very unlikely that the conditions will be fulfilled. Unlikely is very unlikely. I underline again, unlikely. So it is very unlikely that the conditions will be fulfilled. So it's quite impossible. It's quite impossible, but actually, yeah, can happen, but almost impossible. So if you the different if in type 1 we use simple present, but now we use past simple or simple past. If plus simple past. So in type 1, if plus simple present, but now if the simple past, and then we have would with best verb. Best verb is still verb 1. Jadi masih pakai gunakan verb pertama. Verb pertama di main clause-nya. Di main clause masih pakai verb pertama, tapi bukan pakai will lagi, tapi pakai would. Now we use would now. Would plus best form of verb. So, tapi di if-nya tidak pakai simple present lagi, tapi pakai simple past nantinya. Jadi kalau penggunaannya kayak gini, berarti itu bisa dibilang ini bisa dibilang nggak mungkin terjadi. So it's not going to happen. So let's say the example. I'm sure you will understand with the example rather than with explanation like this. So let's say if she knew his phone number, she will call him. If she knew his phone number, she will call him. Tapi nyatanya dia nggak punya. If she knew his phone number, she will call him. Tadi dia ketemu di kereta. Habis itu dia pergi. Jadi nggak punya nomor telepon segala macam. So nggak ada pun orang ditanya sama sekali. Nggak ada orang yang bisa ditanya sama sekali. Jadi if she knew his phone number, she would call him. Okay, if she knew his phone number, she would call him. But impossible. So impossible is would have. So kalau punya pasti diteleponnya, tapi nggak mungkin. Saya nggak mungkin punya nomor teleponnya. So impossible to have his number. For example, she met someone on the train, and then she left, and he left. Pergi begitu saja. Okay, tapi kalau dia tahu diteleponnya. So example. Oh yeah, by the way, in if clause, you no longer use verb 1, but use verb bentuk kedua. Karena ini simple past simple or simple past. That's why you use right. If she knew his phone number, she would call him. Tidak pakai will lagi, tapi pakai will. Tapi tetap pakai verb 1. So would call him. If she knew his phone number, she would call him. I give you more example. If they were here, they will help us. If they were here, they will help us. If they were here, ini impossible situations at present. Jadi nggak mungkin terjadi. Dia aja lagi di Amerika, kita di Padang, so impossible. So if they were here, they will help us. But the fact is, they weren't here. They were not here. They were somewhere else. So if they were here, they will help us. Okay, it's impossible at present. Remember, at present. Jadi kejadian ini nggak mungkin terjadi pada saat sekarang. So jadi you try to make some of imaginary situation, kayak memikirkan berimajinasi. So coba jadi di sini, pasti dia akan tolong kita. But actually, this is impossible. So if they were here, they will help us. Beda dengan yang tadi, yang type 1 itu bisa terjadi. Jadi yang ini sepertinya nggak mungkin terjadi. So just unlikely. So if they were here, they will help us. So the next one. If I had more free time, I would learn a new language. Oh, tapi saya nggak punya waktu. Setiap hari saya kerja full dari pagi sampai malam. Okay. So if I had more time, I would learn a new language. Okay. I really want to learn a new language, but now I don't have time. So if I had more time, I would learn a new language. It's just that. If I had more time, I would learn a new language. Jadi ini nggak mungkin terjadi. I would learn a new language. Ini nggak mungkin terjadi karena ini nggak terjadi. So if I had more free time, I would learn a new language. So that's it. Past simple and would with best verb. So by the way, learns past future, would learn past future. So would and best form of verb. Bukan verb kedua, tapi verb pertama yang would. Would followed by verb. Right. If she were my sister, I would be very proud of her. Oh sir, kenapa pakai were? Kenapa nggak pakai was? If she were my sister, kenapa nggak? If she was my sister. Oh, something that you have. Yeah, please jot it down. So please remember, keep in your mind that in if clause, you're not going to see was. You're not going to see was in if clause. Jadi di clause nggak mungkin ada was. So even I were. If I were you, not if I was. No. Jadi nggak ada penggunaan was di sini. So you're going to use were all the time. If she were my sister, if I were you, for example. So if I were. So jadi jangan pernah pakai was. Walaupun subjeknya she, he, it, I. So you need to use were. So if she were my sister, I would be very proud of her. If not if I was, but if I were. So if I were my sister, if she were my sister, would be very proud of her. Tapi ini terjadi. Tapi ini nggak terjadi. Makanya dibuat if clause type 2. If she were my sister, no, you're not her sister. So that's why if clause type 2. So the next one. If we live by the beach, we will go swimming every day. If we live by the beach, we will go swimming every day. Can you see that? Pakai verb kedua dan pakai will plus verb 1. If we live by the beach, we will go swimming every day. Nggak mungkin. If we live by the beach, dia udah beli rumah jauh dari pantai, so nggak mungkin. Okay, Dia udah beli rumah dan nggak ada uang untuk beli rumah dekat pantai. So if we live by the, makanya dia berandai-andai. If we live by the beach, we will go swimming every day. Okay, this is the more example for you. You can see here. If I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. If I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. If I won the lottery, I would be a millionaire. She would help the poor if she became rich. If I were you, I would not resign. So you can see after if, if in if clause, you're going to see past simple, and you're not going to see was, I was, no, I were. If I were a millionaire, if I were you. So you can see it here. So jadi ini nggak, jadi ini nggak, it's hard to happen. I mean, it won't happen. So if I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. So imaginary situations, you just imagine it. So that won't happen. You're not a millionaire, okay? So you don't work and you dream to be a millionaire. You can say this. If I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. If I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. So, but at the present time, you don't have a lot of money. But if I had a lot of money, I would travel around the world. Ini penggunaannya pas, semuanya pas. Tapi ini bukan tentang pas. Ini bukan terjadi di masa lampau. Walaupun ini penggunaannya pas, simple pas semua, ini kan pakai verb kedua, would pakai would. Ini pakai verb kedua, tapi ini kejadiannya bukan di masa lampau. Kan? Ini cuma kejadian yang kayaknya nggak mungkin terjadi di masa sekarang, di sekarang ini, pada saat ini. If I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. Nggak mungkin terjadi. She will help the poor if she become rich. Dia aja juga bagian dari ini. So how can she help the poor? Okay, so this one is only an imagination, so it won't happen. Okay, now let's practice again. Let's practice. Kita latihan lagi. So now let's practice, everybody. Everyone, please participate and try to answer the questions. Try to complete the sentences. So, for example, if we had a yacht, remember in if clause, simple past only, and after that, past future in main clause. If we had a yacht, we would sail the 7 seas. And so the speaker doesn't have a yacht, by the way. It's only imagination. Let's say number 2. If he, everybody, you can turn on your what we call it?
Had more time.
Oh yeah, sure. Had more time.
He would learn karate.
Oh, amazing. Yes, that's right, ma'am. You're right. Okay, just this. Would learn. If he had more time, he would learn karate. That's right. Number 3. If they
told their father,
He will be very angry.
he
He will
told their father,
he would
be very angry.
be very angry. If they told the father, he would be very angry. So they won't tell their father. They won't tell their father. They won't tell the father. So it's impossible that they told her father. So this one is actually in a if clause type 2. Let's say number 4. She, okay, come on.
Would spend.
Very amazing. Would spend. Okay,
She would spend a year in the USA. If it were easier. Easier. If it were easier to get a
very
green.
amazing. That if it were easier. Okay, it were easier to get a green card. So that's right, because you're not going to use was. Okay, you're not going to use was anymore. I told you you're not going to see was in if clause. She will spend a year in the USA if it were easier to get a green card. So it's not easy to get a green card. So it's not easy to get a green card. So the green card is actually if you want to be a permanent resident of USA, so you have to get a green card. So, but it's not easy to get a green card. So she will spend a year in the USA if it were easier to get a green card. Number 5, if I
lived on a lonely island, I would run around naked all day.
Very amazing. If I lived On a lonely island, I will run. Okay, wow.
No, 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 no. Not real.
So this one. So it's okay. It's only example. So let's see. If I live a lonely island, so this, but impossible. This is impossible. Okay, this is not happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This is only imaginary situation. It's not going to happen. That is number 6. We
Help.
we
We would help.
we would
We would
help.
help.
Okay, we would
Yeah.
help.
If we
Help.
knew how.
We knew.
Yeah, we knew how. That's right. You know why I write new here? This is if clause type 2, and this is if clause. So use past simple. So in the main clause using past future. So we will help you if we knew how. But the problem is I didn't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. So you make if we will help you if we knew how. Okay. Soalnya ada teman bapak ibu yang mungkin pinjam duit, misalnya pinjam duit, oh, we will help you if we knew how. You can say that. Okay, you can say that one. You don't know how to help, so you can say that one. If clause type 2. Okay, you can say this one. Let's say number 7. My brother
Would buy.
If
Would buy. Brother
Would buy.
buy a sport car
a
if
sport car
he
Sport
had
car
the money.
if he had
He
the
had.
money. If he had the money. The problem dia masih SMA nggak punya uang. So my brother would buy a sport car if he had the money. So it's impossible. Okay, it's impossible. If I
felt better,
felt better,
I would go.
I
I would go.
I would go to the cinema with you.
I will go to the
Go.
cinema.
I would go to the cinema with you.
Jadi ini bisa jadi cara dipakai buat menolak teman bapak ibu kalau mau ngajak ke bioskop. Ke bioskop yuk, hari ini ada film bagus. Oh, I'm sorry. If I felt better, I will go to the cinema with you. So you can say that one, okay? But you're not. So you're secret.
Feel better.
So
Feel better.
if you go by bike more often, you blah blah.
If
So flying.
If you went by bike,
more often, you will not be
you
so
would not
flabby.
be so
If you went by
flabby.
bike more often, you
Will not so
Would
flabby.
That's right.
Wouldn't so flabby.
You will not so flabby.
Flabby.
Let's say
Not so
she
flabby.
blah blah talk to you if she blah blah mad at you.
She
She-
didn't talk to you.
She wouldn't talk.
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't talk to
Would-
you if
She
she
wouldn't talk to you.
were
She wouldn't
mad
talk to you
at
if she
She
were mad.
were mad at
If
you.
she,
like I told you, never use was here. Use were. So she wouldn't talk to you if she were mad at you. So I repeat, this one is actually like imaginary situations. It won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. If we had a yacht, we will sell the 7 seas. We're not going to have it. So it's impossible for you to have a yacht today. So let's say that one. So you can say that one. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, that's if clause or conditional clauses type 2. Now, type 1, it can happen. So it can happen. Type 3, sorry, type 2, it's impossible. It's quite impossible to happen at present. Jadi intinya tadi yang if clause type 1 itu biasanya ke future. Okay, ke future. Okay, kalau if clause type 1, so for present time. We come to if clause type 3 now. Okay, let's say if clause type 3. Now we come to if clause type 3. Okay, we back to my presentation. Okay, let's see. Now we come to type 3, unreal conditions in the past. So even you use this one, okay, if you want to describe or this condition is impossible or contrary to the fact in the past. It describes past situations that did not happen. So repeat, it describes a past situation that did not happen. It is impossible that the condition will be met because it refers to the past. Kecuali kalau orangnya bisa merubah waktu, so it's impossible. Jadi bedanya yang tadi, yang if clause type 2 at present. Nah, kalau ini in the past. Oke, jadi kita tuh kayak membayangkan sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau atau tidak terjadi di masa lampau. Coba tadinya saya gini, pasti ini nggak terjadi ya kayak gitu kira-kira. Oke, so let's see. If clause-nya menggunakan past perfect, so past perfect sekarang. Tadi simple past, sekarang past perfect. Past perfect, kita udah belajar past perfect, makanya kita waktu sebelumnya dibekali dulu dengan past perfect. Karena di if clause, kita menggunakan past perfect, yang had plus verb ketiga, okay, or verb 3. Okay, had gone, had done, had eaten, had moved, had lived, kayak gitu. So, and then would have pakai would, sekarang would-nya pakai have dan pakai past participle, pakai verb 3. Jadi would have past participle. So repeat, would have pakai verb ketiga. So remember, yang ini pakai had verb ketiga, ini pakai would have verb ketiga. Contohnya, let's say, if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost her data. Okay, jadi di if clause-nya pakai had dulu, so pakai past perfect pakai had dan verb 3. Ini verb 3 bukan verb 2. So had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost her data. Jadi pakai would, pakai have, pakai verb 3. Ini verb ketiga, have lost. Bukan had, tapi have lost. Di sini cuma had verb ketiga, di sini would have verb ketiga. Remember, had verb ketiga, di main clause, would have verb ketiga. So let's say, if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost her data. If she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. Ini kayak terlambat menyesali. Okay? Kayak if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. Okay. Ini kayak membayangkan sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau. Ya nggak mungkin lagi ini terjadi. It's impossible to happen because it's in the past. Okay, if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. Tadi kalau yang type 2, present, untuk membayangkan sesuatu terjadi di di sekarang, pas sekarang, saat sekarang ini. Tapi kalau ini di masa lampau. Di masa lampau, she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. Oke, coba aja dia backup datanya. Pasti dia backup filesnya. Pasti datanya nggak hilang. Tapi dia nggak backup. So that's too late. Okay? Too late. Ini membayangkan sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau. If she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. To give you more example, if they had taken the bus, they would. If they hadn't taken the bus, they would have arrived on time. Oke, coba dia nggak naik bus. Pasti dia datangnya pada waktu. Tapi sayangnya, berarti ini real situationnya dia naik bus dan dia telat. So, jadi ini kejadian yang yang nyatanya dia naik bus dan dia telat. Tapi ini kayak gimana ya? Kayak coba aja dia nggak naik bus, pasti dia datangnya tepat waktu. So just that one. If they hadn't taken the bus, they would have arrived on time. Just that. Okay, so let's say I give you more example. Let's say if I had saved more money, I would have bought that car. If I had saved more money, I would have bought that car. Okay, nyatanya dia nggak punya uang untuk beli mobil itu. So I had saved more money, I would have bought that car. Mungkin kejadian ini setahun yang lalu, okay? Atau minggu lalu mungkin. If I had saved more money, I would have bought that car. If you had worked hard, your boss would have promoted you as a branch manager. Nyatanya dia nggak pernah selama ini kerja keras. Santai aja. Jadi his boss never promoted her. So if your boss worked hard, your boss would have promoted you as a branch manager. So that's it. Tapi ini kejadian masa lampau dan dia nggak pernah kerja keras. So this one is only an imagination. If they had taken him to the hospital earlier, he wouldn't have died. Oke, tapi nyatanya dia sudah meninggal sekarang. Tapi coba dibawa lebih awal. Jadi ini kayak berandai-andai kejadian sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau. Coba aja. Oke, mereka bawa lebih cepat. Coba aja mereka kerjanya lebih keras. Coba aja saya nyimpan lebih banyak uang. So just that one. Pasti ini terjadi. Pasti ini kan terjadi. Ini kan terjadi. Tapi sayangnya dia nggak pernah melakukan itu di masa lampau. So this is type 3. This is actually type 3. He wouldn't, ini kalau if clause-nya di belakang. He wouldn't have missed the bus. He wouldn't have missed the bus if he had woken up earlier. He wouldn't have missed the bus if he had woken up earlier. Tapi nyatanya dia bangunnya aja telat. So of course he wouldn't have missed the bus if he had woken up earlier. Oke, jangan sampai ketukar karena ini if clause-nya di belakang, main clause-nya di depan. So we can say that. The accident would have occurred if the driver hadn't been driving fast. You can say that one. If the accident wouldn't have, the driver hadn't been driving fast. Or you can say the driver hadn't driven fast. So you can say that one. Okay. Practice make perfect. Let's practice. Okay. Let's see this one now. Okay. Give you example here. If you had studied for the test, you would have passed it. Tapi nyatanya dia sebelumnya tadi malam dia nggak belajar, main game atau nonton video on YouTube, so jadinya dia nggak lulus. So if you had studied for the test, you would have passed. Okay. So this one is just like no, it's impossible to happen now. Nggak, karena ini yeah, you just wish something happened in the past. You just wish something happened in the past, but impossible. Let's say, if you blah me, I will blah you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to participate to complete these sentences. Come on. Let's say number 2.
Had asked me, I would have.
If I had
asked.
Oh, but 3. Okay. If you ask me, I
would have helped.
I would
have helped.
Always would have. Jadi selalu pakai would have, and then
help you.
Help. Okay, amazing. If you had asked me, I would have helped you. That's amazing. Tapi sekarang udah telat. So udah telat, hasilnya udah keluar, jadi saya nggak bisa lagi nolong. So then in the past, just like that. If we go to the cinema, we will love my friend Jacob. If we. Anyone?
If we had gone to the cinema.
We have gone to the cinema. Very good.
We would have seen my friend Jacob.
That's amazing, sir. Okay. Seen my friend Jacob. Okay. Katanya dia nggak pergi ke cinema. So everyone, come on. Tadi banyak yang jawab. Sekarang coba. Ayo. 3. Come on. Number 4. If you blah blah English, she blah blah. Come on. If you. Come on.
If you had spoken.
If you had spoken, very good. If you had spoken English, she
would have.
Always would
understood.
have. So it's easy. Would have
understood.
That's amazing. Understood. So that's it. Okay. If you had spoken English, you would have understood. Okay. All right. Okay. Tapi nyatanya tadi orangnya nggak ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris, dia ngomong pakai bahasa Indonesia. Jadi bulenya nggak ngerti, bulenya pergi aja. Okay. So if you had spoken English, you would have understood. So just that. If they
had listened.
Okay. Had listened to me, we
would have been home.
Very amazing. Would have been home earlier. If they had listened to me, we would have been home earlier. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So just like this one. If they had listened to me, we would have been home earlier. 6. I
had rotten.
Oh no, I had. So let's see. Would.
I would have.
I'm sorry.
I would have written.
Okay.
Written
you a postcard if I had your address.
That's right. If I had. Oh, okay. Let's see. I would have written you a postcard if I had your address.
Not wrote. Would after have not written.
Excuse me.
Written.
So it's supposed to be verb 3.
Yeah.
Verb 3.
Written.
Not verb 2, yeah.
Wrote is verb 2. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So I would have written you a postcard if I had your address. By the way, this is the had because past perfect use had. So we write had here. But had here is actually the verb 3 of have here. So So you're going to find, maybe it's quite rare for you to find this one. So I would have written you a postcard if I had you address. If I had your address. Okay. Let's say the next one. If I blah blah not break my leg. So
If I hadn't broken my leg,
if I had
not broken,
if I had not or hadn't broken
hadn't broken my leg, I would have taken part.
I would have
Taken part.
Take
in the
apart.
concert.
Taken apart. Taken apart.
Wait. What is this? Wait. Wait a second. I don't know what this. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Wait. 1 second. My Microsoft is being distracted by something. I don't know what. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll repeat again. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, why it's coming to here? Wait a second, everyone. So while I Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
I'm so sorry. That's
Okay.
I don't know what distracted me before. So now let's continue. Let's continue. So let's
It's
see.
okay. It happens sometime.
All right. Now let's say we continue this one. Let's see. So now we are going to talk about this one, number 4. Let's say we come to number 4 now. This one is the if clause, this is conditional clause, but with unless. But with unless now. With unless. The conditional clause with unless. Unless. So let's see. I'm going to give you example. I'm not going out unless it stops raining. Unless it stops raining. I'm not going out unless it stops raining. Unless it stops raining. It means I'm not going out if it doesn't stop raining. So actually you can find if it here, but like if not. I'm not going out if it doesn't stop rain. So just like you if here and it doesn't stop raining. So if I'm not going out unless it stops raining. So unless mean if not. So here if not. So I'm not going out unless it doesn't stop raining. So this is with unless. This is conditional with unless. So you're not going to you're not going to see if here. There is no if here, by the way. So conditional is not always use if, but you can use unless like this one. I'm not going out unless it stops raining. So I'm not going out if it doesn't stop raining. So just that. Okay. There are more examples. Let's say we will buy a new car unless we have unexpected expenses. We will buy a new car unless we have unexpected expenses. We will buy a new car if we don't have unexpected expenses. Just like that. We will buy a new car if we don't have unexpected expenses. Just like that one. So unless it's just like if don't, so we will buy a new car unless we have unexpected expenses. So unless mean if not. Jadi unless itu maksudnya kayak if but in negative way. So we will buy a new car if we don't have. So we will buy a new car. Okay. If you have this, we will have unexpected expenses. Ini nggak bakal terjadi. So ini nggak bakal terjadi kalau ini terjadi. So we will buy a new car unless we have unexpected expenses. Jadi beda dengan tadi. Kalau yang tadi kan ini terjadi, ini akan terjadi kalau ini terjadi. Tapi ini nggak akan terjadi kalau ini terjadi. So just that. Okay, we will buy a new car. Jadi ini nggak akan terjadi kalau ini terjadi. So it will not happen if it occur. So we will buy a new car unless we have unexpected expenses. It's kind of that things. Okay. She will come to the party unless she works late. She will come to the party unless she works late. So, unless if she doesn't work late. Okay. So just that one. She will come to the party. Tapi kalau ini terjadi, ini nggak bakal terjadi. So, jadi kalau ini terjadi, yang ini nggak akan terjadi. So, unless. Nah, repeat, ini nggak akan terjadi. Ini kalau ini terjadi, yang ini tidak akan terjadi. She will come to the party unless she works late. Okay, she will come to the party. Okay, she will come to the party. Tapi kalau ini terjadi, she works late. Ini nggak bakal terjadi. Yang ini nggak akan terjadi. So she will come to the party unless she works late. She will come to the party if she doesn't work late. Just that. Okay, just that. More example with exercise. I hope the link doesn't disrupt us anymore, please. Okay, let's see. Harap linknya tidak mengganggu koneksi lagi. So let's see. We're going to do this together. Let's see, with unless now. Okay, we're going to do this with unless. So let's see. I won't forgive him if he doesn't apologize to me. I won't forgive him if he doesn't apologize to me. Kalau kita pakai unless gimana? I won't forgive him. Everybody can help me. Let's say to complete the sentence, I won't forgive him if he doesn't apologize to me. Oh, wait. Maybe you can see it. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can see that.
I won't forgive him if he doesn't apologize to me. Can you see that? So kalau pakai unless kita gimana untuk melengkapi kalimat ini? So I won't forgive him come on.
Unless he apologizes to me.
That's right. Unless he apologizes. So this is not difficult. Apologize to me. I won't forgive him unless he apologizes. Oh yeah, don't forget to apologize. Okay, don't forget he apologizes to me. I won't forgive him unless he apologizes to me. Don't forget S because this simple present, he apologizes to me. Okay, I won't forgive him if he doesn't apologize to me. So you use unless, it become I won't forgive him unless he apologizes to me. They will go to picnic if it isn't cold tomorrow. They will go picnic.
They will go to the picnic. Unless it's cold
tomorrow.
That's right. It is cold tomorrow. Just that. They will go to picnic unless it's cold tomorrow. Jadi kalau ini terjadi, ini nggak bakal terjadi. Kalau ini terjadi, it is cold tomorrow. Ini nggak bakal terjadi. So just that. You can't travel to Germany if you don't have visa. You can't travel to Germany.
Unless you can't travel to Germany unless
you have visa. You have visa.
You have visa.
That's right. You can travel to Germany. Ini you can travel to Germany. Nggak bakal bisa travel to Germany unless you have visa. Jadi unless ini kalau di bahasa Indonesia kayak kecuali kalau. That's right. Kecuali kalau. You can travel to Germany unless kecuali kalau you have a visa. Just like one. I won't forgive him kecuali kalau he apologized to me first. It's just that. Then we'll go to picnic. Kecuali kalau it is cold tomorrow. It's just that one. Kayak kecuali kalau. It's just kind of the things. That's number 4. I get very hungry at work.
Unless I have.
I get very hungry at work unless I have breakfast in the morning.
That's amazing. That's right. Okay. Unless
I
have
breakfast
in the morning. I get very hungry at work unless I have breakfast in the morning. Okay. You can't graduate from school if you don't pass the final exam. You can graduate from school unless
you pass
the final exam.
That's right. You can't graduate from school unless you pass the final exam. The only way to pass the final exam. So you can graduate from school. You can't graduate from school kecuali kalau. That's right. Let's see. What about this one? There's this example. I will go there unless you call me. Sekarang kita ubah dari unless ke if not. Okay, berubah sekarang rule-nya. Don't pay the money unless I call you. Don't pay the money unless I call you. Don't pay the money. If
I don't call you.
That's right. If I don't call you. That's right. If I don't call you. Don't pay the money if I don't call you. It's just that. Okay. So don't pay the money unless I call you. Okay. Don't pay the money if I don't call you. Unless you are tired, let's go for the walk. Unless you're tired, go to the water park. Come on.
If you are tired. If you go for walk at the park.
If you
are not tired.
If you aren't tired. Very good. If you aren't, okay? If you aren't tired, let's go for a walk to the park. Unless you work hard, she won't get a promotion. She won't get a promotion.
If she doesn't work hard.
If she doesn't work
hard.
Very good. She doesn't work hard.
Promotion.
She won't get promotion.
A promotion.
Promotion.
Amazing. So if she doesn't work hard, she won't get a promotion. So it can happen. This is equals type 1. So it can happen. Okay. Don't sign a document unless you read it carefully. Don't sign the
document.
If you do not read
carefully.
You do not read it carefully.
If
you do not
read it carefully. Yes, that's right. If you don't read
carefully. Read it carefully.
Don't sign the document if you don't read it carefully. Okay? If you don't read it carefully. He mustn't drive unless he has a driver license. He must drive.
He doesn't drive.
He doesn't have a driver's license. Doesn't
have a driver license. That's actually if clause. So that's actually the if clause. So jadi ada if clause itu nggak pakai if, but use unless. Okay, use unless. So you can see that one. Unless don't pay the money unless I call you. Unless you're tired, let's go for a walk at the park. Unless you work hard, she will get promotion. Don't sign the document unless you read carefully. He mustn't drive unless he has a driver license. Unless kecuali kalau, you just like unless kecuali kalau he has a driver license, just that one. So you have already learned 4 kinds of conditional clauses: type 1, type 2, type 3, and conditional with unless. So you have already learned about it. So let's see the next one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's the end of our of the slides, by the way. That's the end of the slide. So that's actually, let me conclude what we have already learned. So we have already learned 4 types of if clause. The first if clause that we learned is actually if clause type 1. The if clause type 1 is actually can happen. It can happen. So I mean, this type of condition refers to the possible situation, the present or future. So mostly future. So if it's it can happen. So it's possible situation, or it can happen in the future. So you can use if clause type 1. So like if it rains, I will stay home. So maybe it will rain. Okay, we don't know. So, but there's a chance, there's an opportunity it will happen in the future. So, but if it is happen in the future, it will happen. So in the future. So if I study hard, you will pass the exam. You will pass the exam. So if you study hard, you will pass the exam. So if you study hard, it will happen. It will happen. So it refers to the future. Okay, if she invites me, I will go. I will go to the party. I will go to your party if you invite me. So if you invite me, I will go to your party. Just that one. You invite me and I will go. So this is like in the future. But this one is if clause type 2 is not like that. This one is just like it's impossible happen in the present time. In the present time, it's quite impossible. If she knew his phone number, she will call him. But the problem is, I didn't know. I didn't know his phone number. I don't know his phone number. I don't know his phone number right now. Right now, I don't have his phone number and I don't know how to get his phone number. So she would call just like okay, if they were here, they will help us. The problem here, they weren't here. So they won't be here. Okay. All right, just like that one. Okay. So, but in if clause type 3, it's kayak berandai-andai sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau. Kayak kita tuh berharap sesuatu terjadi di masa lampau. So just like, for example, if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lots of data. Kalau dia backup her files, she wouldn't have lots of data. Oh, my parents always told me like this. Kalau orang tua saya dulu memberikan nasihat, sering pakai if clause type 3. Sudah terjadi, baru dikasih nasihat. So just like that one. So often like that one. Orang tua saya dulu sering kayak gini. Sering menasihati sesuatu yang sudah terjadi. So for example, like, oh, if you, for example, like this one, if you had studied hard, you want, I mean, you will have what we call that. What you have got that that position, for example, they often say that one. Jadi sesuatu yang terjadi yang udah terjadi baru disampaikan, baru dikasih nasihat. So just like this one, if she had backup her files, she wouldn't have lost the data. Kan udah telat berikan nasihatnya. So just like something that you won't change, something you want to change in the past, but you can't change it. So if they had taken the bus, they would have arrived on time. So udah terjadi, semuanya udah terjadi. So it's easy with had verb 3 and would have verb 3. Kayak gitu aja. Jadi if-nya had verb 3, yang main clause-nya would have plus verb 3. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Hari ini saya juga akan memberikan waktu untuk Bapak Ibu untuk mereview sedikit tentang soal-soal yang ada di TOEFL test. Jadi hari ini sedikit saya akan berikan gambaran beberapa soal di TOEFL test yang real soal TOEFL test. Sebelum itu, kalau Bapak Ibu ada pertanyaan mengenai conditional clause, boleh silakan melalui Pak Teddy. Raise your hands here, and then Pak Teddy will point you and just ask questions. Kalau ada pertanyaan nanti saya langsung jawab, dan setelah itu langsung kita masuk ke simulasi TOEFL. Okay.
TOEFL.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, you can raise your hand and you can ask to Mr. Andre. Please.
Ada pertanyaan tentang conditional clause, Bapak Ibu?
Ya, silakan Bapak Ibu. Ini di kelas kita ini ada 150-an, 151 peserta ini Pak Mr. Andre.
Iya Pak Teddy.
Oke, Bapak Ibu silakan.
How about mixed conditional, Mr. Anthony?
Oh, mixed. Oh, you have watched the video, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a mixed conditional I sent you in a video in.
LMS.
If you watch the video in what we call that one in our LMS, you're going to find that one.
LMS.
Conditional. So there's a lesson about mixed conditionals there one. So it's not followed the rules that I have mentioned before. But later we are going to practice about it. But Seri, Ronaldo, we are going to practice about it later. There are mixed conditionals. Okay. After this,
thank you.
In the simulation, I'm going to explain about you. Any more questions? Or maybe we just directly come to the simulation, Pak Teddy?
Okay, Mr. Andre, silakan.
Okay, we're going to come to the simulations. Everybody, this one is a TOEFL preparations. So we are going to start the simulation. I hope everybody pay attention and then focus, because this one needs your concentration. Everybody, I want to focus for a while, because it needs your concentration, because actually mostly the key of TOEFL is concentration. If you pay attention and pay more, if you concentrate to it, so it's not difficult. So let's say we're going to start with this first. For example, let's say this is a simulation. So you're going to find it later. A lot of questions. Everyone, let's say, anyone know? Let's say the example. Pepsin, blah, blah, an enzyme that is used in digestion. Anybody can answer this one?
Yes.
What is the answer? A, B, C, D. Come on.
B.
What?
B.
B. That's right. That's right. So this is simulation. You're right. So first, make sure the sentence in TOEFL, make sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. Make sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. And it have a subject, but it doesn't have a verb. So pepsin is an enzyme, so that is used in digestion. So it has a subject. So this one is only an explanation of an enzyme, what kind of enzyme. So that is used in digestion. So it's pepsin is an enzyme that is used in digestion. So you're right. Make sure the subject have a subject and verb. Make sure the sentence have a subject and a verb. Pepsin is an enzyme that is used in the digestion. All right, let's see the next one. Okay. So let's say, what about this one? Was ringing continuously for hours. What is the answer?
The answer is D.
The bells. The bells?
No, C. The bells should be where.
That's right. You're amazing. What is the answer? Come on, pay more attention. What is the answer? This is
the phone. The phone was ringing continuously for hours.
So the phone. That's right. It's actually the phone, not the bells, because it was here. If you say
exactly.
were, so that the bells, but it says was, so that's the phone. The phone was ringing continuously. So pay attention to subject and verb, subject and verb.
Agreement.
So the sentence miss the subject. The sentence miss a subject. So you have to find the subject. Loudly, that's not a subject. In the morning, that's not a subject. The phone and the bells are the subject. But you need to pay attention.
It's supposed to be noun phrase.
That's right. That's right. This was here. So you need to find the right. You have to make a subject and verb agreement.
Right subject.
No, that's not the phone. The next one. Let's see. Let's see the next one. During the Precambrian, let's say, period, the Earth's crust formed and lived blah, blah, blah in the seas. Come on, what is actually the answer? During the Precambrian period, the Earth's crust formed. The crust formed and
life first appeared in the seas.
Wow, amazing. Mr. Seri, Ronaldo, you're very amazing. That's right, first appeared in the seas. So, the sentence here just miss the verb. Kayaknya kurang verbnya. Jadi, pesan yang pertama untuk nanti kalau mau ikut ujian TOEFL, pastikan kalimatnya itu ada subjeknya dan ada verbnya. Tadi hilang subjeknya, sekarang hilang verbnya. Verbnya nggak ada. If you write appearing, kayaknya appearing nggak bisa kayak gini. Pasti ada kayak is appearing or appearing kayak gitu. Is first appearing, So dia katanya during Precambrian period. Kejadian di masa lampau. Kalau ini berarti kejadiannya sekarang. So now during the Precambrian period, pasti kejadian di masa lampau. If you write first to appear, no, of course not. So dia cuma butuh verb dua aja. So it's appear.
Iya, karena dia ada conjunction ya, Mister.
That's
It
right.
has conjunction and it's supposed to
That's
be
right.
the same. What do you call it?
Balance.
Balance, yeah.
That's right.
It's
It's to be
supposed to,
balanced.
yeah.
You're very amazing, sir. That's right. That's the answer. So please pay attention, focus, and find the answer. Come on. Let's see the next one. Diane Feinstein. So let's say get closer. Diane Feinstein of California, blah, blah, to the House of Representatives in 1986, to the Senate in 1996. So what's actually
The answer is D, I guess. Was elected.
Not elected? Or was
No,
elected?
was elected. It's supposed to be
okay.
passive.
But well, very amazing. This must be passive. Kalau dia bukan memilih, tapi dipilih.
Yeah.
So that's
exactly.
why it was elected. Dianne Feinstein of California was elected to the House of Representatives in 1996 and to the Senate in 1996. That's right. So ini kehilangan kata predikatnya. Jadi pastikan ada subject dan predikat. Ini nggak ada predikatnya. So there's no predicate. Dianne Feinstein of California when elected, no, of course, who was elected. Oh, jadi nanti kalau pakai who was elected, nantinya kalimatnya jadi nanggung. Who was elected to the House of Representatives in 1996 and to the Senate in 1996. Seharusnya ada lanjutannya kalau pakai jawabnya C. So it's not elected, but was elected. Kalau elected berarti dia memilih. Dia nggak memilih, tapi dia dipilih. So was elected. So this one is passive voice. Maybe you have learned about passive voice in the previous meeting. So now the answer is elected. So let's say another simulations. Okay, next thing. All right. So remember, as in the TOEFL at the TOEFL test later, make sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. Okay, pastikan. A sentence in English must have at least one subject and one verb. Pastikan. The first thing you should do as you read the sentence in the structure section of the TOEFL test is to find the subject and to find the verb. Okay, itu banyak soal kayak gitu. Jadi kadang kehilangan subjeknya, kadang dia kehilangan predikatnya atau kehilangan verbnya. So this one is the things that you need to do. Now we come to object of preposition. Let's say to Mike, blah blah was a big surprise. What is the answer?
The party.
Come on. Oh, the party. Very good. That's the party. Banyak yang mengikuti soal tes menganggap Mike to Mike ini adalah sebuah subjek. Sebuah subjek. Tapi dia bukan subjek, dia cuma object of preposition. To Mike, the party was a big surprise. Partinya yang jadi subjeknya. Tapi kalau ada koma di sini mungkin lebih jelas. Tapi di TOEFL nggak buat koma. Tapi TOEFL test nggak buat komanya nanti. So to Mike, the party was a big surprise. So sebenarnya ada komanya di sini. Tapi so no, the party was a big surprise. Jadi ini kehilangan subjeknya lagi. Be careful with object of preposition. This is only a preposition. To Mike, the party was a big surprise. So this is actually, be careful later in a TOEFL test. Okay, so be careful. It's not a subject. It is not a subject. Okay, if a word is an object of preposition, it is not the subject. So let's see the next one. The film blah blah appearing at the local theater is my favorite.
Is.
No.
Was.
No.
No is. Kalau is double predicate.
Is appearing. Oh no. The film.
That's right.
Now appearing. No,
right.
the answer is
That's
A. The answer is A. Now, yeah.
Whether you're right, it's actually A.
Now appearing the local theater is my favorite.
The film now appearing in the local theater is my favorite. The film now appearing in the local theater is my favorite. If you write the film is appearing in the local theater is my favorite, double verb, double predicate in one sentence. So the film now appearing at the local theater is my favorite. Now appearing at the local theater is my favorite. Okay, all right. Make sure that this is really tricky. You can say is appearing, but actually no. And now they have a predicate here. They have a predicate here, but it's actually the film is appearing. The next one, human living in high elevation. What about this one? Human living in high elevations.
And it's a verb. By allowing the verb by producing adjust. So the answer is A.
That's right. It's actually adjust, just adjust, not adjusting. This is a verb. Okay. Let's say you just remember that what I told you before, like living at a high elevation. Ini seharusnya ada koma di sini, humans, koma di sini, terus living at a high elevation, koma lagi di sini seharusnya.
Positif harusnya.
That's right. Seharusnya human adjust to the lower levels of oxygen in the air by producing more red blood corpuscles. Corpuscles. So this is actually great. Human living in a high elevation. So living in a high elevation cuman apa aja? Cuman keterangannya saja. This is an object of preposition. This is only preposition. Human living in a high elevation adjust to the lower level. So be careful. Jadi di TOEFL test itu jarang sekali dia pakai koma-koma kayak gini. Kalau dia pakai koma pasti kita lebih mengerti. Pasti lebih mengerti. We can understand that one, but they don't use comma. So humans adjust to the lower level of oxygen in the air by producing more red blood corpuscles. Inti kalimatnya kayak gitu. Jadi living in the high elevation cuman penjelasan buat humans saja. Be careful with that one. Be careful with that one. Okay? Be careful.
Or in Mr. Andre, in other words, we can say that it is really, really tricky, right? So
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Really tricky.
What about this one? The radiation piercing the atmosphere. The radiation piercing the atmosphere of the tanning or burning in humans. How about this one?
C is the cause.
Is the cause.
Is the cause of tanning or burning in humans.
You're right. Not the radiation of piercing the atmosphere. Many people maybe I can answer A, but be careful with that one. It's not. It is the cause. If you write it is the cause. No, the radiation. This is ada koma di sini. Radiation piercing the atmosphere, comma, and then is the cause of tanning or burning in the humans. So just like when the radiations is the cause of tanning or burning the human. Jadi dari sini sampai ke sini itu baru subjeknya. So it's the cause of tanning or burning in humans. Just that one. Okay. Okay. By the way, tadi saya pakai kalimatnya mungkin lebih mudah karena memudahkan kita untuk mengerti apa itu kayak conditional clause, apa itu kayak adverbial clause atau yang lainnya. Tapi di TOEFL test, di real TOEFL test nggak mungkin mereka pakai kata-kata yang lebih mudah. Ya kayak gini nih kata-kata di TOEFL test. Jadi nggak apa-apa sekali kita simulasi supaya membiasakan kita untuk mengetahui soalnya itu gimana. Seperti itu. Let's say on November 19th, 1863, Abraham Lincoln speaking from the notes and oaths, blah, 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 the famous Gettysburg Address in only 2 minutes time. Come on. Yang kayak gini nih sering sekali di TOEFL test. Sering sekali yang seperti ini. Ini sering sekali, seperti ini sering sekali.
Still A?
No, not A.
No, it's not A.
Not A.
It's supposed to be B, I guess. And
No,
giving
B.
the famous Gettysburg Address in address.
I don't think B.
Is it a name? Address is a name, yeah. So sorry. So it's supposed to be C.
Not A,
envelope?
B. Yeah, that's
Gave
A,
the
by the way.
famous.
That's A. On November,
Yeah.
also pay attention. This is often happen on TOEFL test. Ini sering terjadi di
Simple
TOEFL.
simple past. Yeah.
You can see this one. It's not about the simple past, but it's how they trick us. Let's say on November 19th, 1863, Abraham Lincoln speaking from the notes and oath. So ada yang ketinggalan di sini. An oath apa?
Yeah.
Envelope.
It needs a noun.
An old envelope.
Envelope.
So jadi
Gave
cuman
the famous.
dari ini cuman let's say Abraham Lincoln. Jadi Abraham Lincoln ngapain? So gave the famous Gettysburg Address in only 2 minutes time. Jadi kayak speaking from the notes and old envelope cuman keterangan saja. Tapi di sini mereka sengaja menghilangkan satu supaya kita lebih bingung sedikit. So that's actually envelope. So sebenarnya kalimatnya nggak susah. Tapi cara dia menjebak kita tuh so it's make us think it over. November 19, 1863, Abraham Lincoln speaking from the notes and old envelope gave the famous Gettysburg Address in only 2 minutes time. It's just that. Okay. Oh, come on, it's
Okay.
quite challenging. What about this one?
Thomas
Thomas
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Oh, ada komanya.
Okay,
Berarti lebih mudah. Ada komanya. Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Come on.
A. Yeah, sorry. Hang on.
No.
It needs a subject and a verb. It's supposed to be, yeah, A.
By the way, sir, Thomas Jefferson, we have a subject and we have the verb here, wrote. Ini kan dua koma nih.
Wrote?
Koma yang ini cuma menjelaskan
Oh,
Thomas
yeah. That's a positive. I'm sorry.
It will be D.
The use of. So the answer is using personally. The use of. Oh no, using.
Using, that's right. It's using.
Using a
Sama kayak yang
personally
tadi,
designed and
kayak ini.
constructed laptop.
Speaking
Yeah.
from,
I got it.
and then just like piercing the atmosphere. So just that one. So this one also like that. Using person. Jadi ini nggak ada subjeknya. Thomas Jefferson. Jadi kalau mau pakai subjek di sini untuk menjelaskan ini, itu pakai verb ing. Thomas Jefferson using the personally designed and constructed laptop desk wrote the Declaration of Independence in the summer of 1776.
I didn't see two commas.
Oh, two koma yang ini gunanya untuk menjelaskan person saja.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay. The next one, present participle. Okay, the next one is present participle. Okay, coba kita lihat dulu contohnya. The reactor core of a nuclear reactor is housed in a, ini past participle dulu, past participle. So vessel by a thick layer of concrete. So what's the answer?
Surrounded. D.
Okay. Is housed
surrounded. Yeah.
Okay.
Supposed to be reduced close.
That's right. Oh, very amazing. You have learned about it. The reactor core of a nuclear reactor is housed in a steel vessel surrounded by a thick layer. That's right. Okay. Surrounded. That's right. It's surrounded right away. What about this one? The tea plant and evergreen burns to 3 to 5 feet high. Blah blah. Now, so what is the answer?
It needs a verb, a predicate. So A is not the answer. B, okay. The answer is D, I guess.
D?
D. Needs.
Oh, needs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This actually D. That's right. The tea plants, okay. The tea plants and evergreen server burned. Ini ada nih burn to the 3 to 5 feet and then need mild. You're right. Okay. What about this one? The Statue of Liberty completed in Paris in 1894.
Same thing. It needs verb. So the answer, the Statue of Liberty is, so it's supposed to be passive.
Passive.
Was unveiled.
Okay, that's right. It was unveiled. It was unveiled. Very amazing. This was unveiled. Okay. More. The Mayflower compact signs by the pilgrims upon their arrival in. So yeah,
same
right.
thing. It needs a verb.
So
the answer is D, of course, the only verb option.
Right. Stated the political. Okay. All right. By the way, those are actually the examples or simulations of TOEFL tests. So after having this several meetings with us, perhaps that I hope that it gives impacts to you so that you're easily understood this one. I'm going to send you this practice test. Ini ada simulasi, nanti saya send di LMS. I'm going to send this to LMS. You can study this one. You can try to do this one, practice this one because we don't have time. So a lot of things that you need to answer. Ada ratusan nih soalnya di sini. So you can practice it when you have time. If you have time, you can practice that. So, by the way, I think that it has already timed. We have come to an end of our meeting. I shall give it back to Pak Teddy as our moderator. But before that, I'm going to say thank you to all of you who has already participated to our meeting today. I can see that you're eager to learn, eager to improve yourself, especially on TOEFL. I hope that maybe through TOEFL you can develop yourself to higher positions, or you can get more opportunities with that one. So Pak Teddy, I give it back to you, Pak Teddy.
Okay, Bestie Lover participant. Now we are coming to the end of our session. If there are any questions from you, I think we still have enough time to give the question to Mr. Andre. Please di Bapak Ibu silakan kalau ada yang mau ditanyakan barangkali, karena kita masih ada beberapa menit lagi nih sebelum ditutup. Atau barangkali karena sudah bisa dipahami barangkali ini Mr. Andre, kayaknya materi kita ini sudah mudah atau bisa dipahami dengan mudah, sehingga kayaknya nggak ada yang perlu ditanyakan barangkali, dan barangkali kita akan masuk ke ke latihannya lagi yang perlu kita jalani lebih lebih banyak lagi, lebih sering lagi. Oke, barangkali itu yang dapat kita jalani pada kesempatan siang ini. To Mr. Andy, we should say thank you very much for your time, and thank you for what we have given us, what you have taught us, and I really hope that this will help us to understand more when we follow the TOEFL test. Barangkali itu yang dapat kita ikuti pada kesempatan siang ini. Kepada Mr. Andri, terima kasih, dan kepada peserta kami sampaikan juga terima kasih. Kegiatan kita ini bermanfaat adanya. Billahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai ketemu di pertemuan berikutnya.
Waalaikumsalam.
Salam.
Thank you very much, Mr. We can't thank you enough.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead. Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing, yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you slay that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing it oh, eh, oh. 'Cause you're confident Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing it oh, hey, oh. 'Cause you're confident, babe, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, hey, oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, oh, hey, oh. I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Don't you know we can do this together? Bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, feel better when I'm, yeah, yeah. Hey. Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing it oh, hey, oh. 'Cause you're confident, babe, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, hey, oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing.